We're pregnant! Yeah!
When did you have Chinese?
What about it?
We've never eaten Chinese together. Ever.
Oh, that's true. Hi everybody, it's Caleb and Clara here. And we have someone else that's on the scene. I'm sorry, you talk.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
We've got a little one on the way.
Yeah.
It's a girl.
He's a girl.
I'm a girl dad.
So the point of this video, we should have made it weeks ago before we posted the gender, but we barely see each other these days because I work every single day during the week, and most of the time he has to work a Saturday,
So our time is a little bit off.
we see each other at night.
Time is precious.
Yeah. And so it's hard to find daylight to record videos these days. But I am 14 and a half weeks along currently.
We are out of the first trimester.
Out of the first trimester. And so we wanted to make this video to kind of document the beginning of the pregnancy, technically. Now that we've decided to announce it, because we did wait until I was out of the first trimester to announce, because we wanted to make sure that everything was good and that nothing went wrong, and everything's good right now. Had 2 doctor's appointments, and the heartbeat was just a going both times.
So that's a good sound. It's a great sound to hear.
We found out December 5th. And we kept it a secret for 3 weeks, and we told our families at Christmas. We told my parents and my brother on Christmas Eve, and then we told his parents on Christmas Day.
Yeah, we told
his family.
Yes, we did. And we were very, very excited to do so. I know.
That'll be a separate video. All their reactions. We did record all their reactions, but the day I found out,
including my reaction,
I was home alone. He was working. It was a Saturday, and I found out at like 1 in the afternoon because, and I had this test in the back of the cabinet because I think I had taken one the month before because I thought maybe, but I wasn't. And so I had this random test sitting in the back of the cabinet. So for days, sorry our camera cut off. For days, like 2 or 3 days, I'd had like this consistent cramp. It didn't hurt at all. And I knew my period was coming up, but my period wasn't due for like another week and a half, something like that, maybe more. And so I was like, and I think I even told you, it was either the morning before or that day before you left for work. I was like, I've got a cramp. Like I feel funny. Like I wasn't nauseous or anything like that. I just had this cramp. And so I was like, oh, let me just take it. Let me just see.
Why not? And
it was positive, and I was home alone, and Caleb wasn't going to be home for 6+ more hours, and so I had to hold it in all day. I didn't tell anyone.
She was like, come home. And normally I'm like, I wish I could. And you were like, no, come home.
Yeah, I was like, is there any way that they would let you leave early? Like, any possible way they would let you leave early? And he was like, not today. And I was like,
too busy.
And so I told him when he got home, we were supposed to that night go with his parents and his sister and her husband to go look at Christmas lights, and they were waiting on us to be ready because he had to come home and shower and change and all that stuff. And when he got home, I was like, I gotta tell you something. And I'll like I said, that'll be a separate video of his reaction. It was the sweetest thing ever. You'll
see all the emotions going on, and it was sudden too. I was like,
did you expect it at all?
At first, like, oh, this is cute, fun, and then, like, right before she revealed it, about a split second before, I was like, oh snap, is it happening? And then it was happening, and then everything, I was like.
And his parents kept, like, calling and texting, like, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? And he hadn't even gotten in the shower yet because we were just trying to take in that moment together, and we were like, give us just a second, like.
I'm going to be a dad, like, I'm trying to process all this emotions.
And so he rushed to take a shower, and then and then they came and picked us up, and we had to sit the whole car ride just like
processing still, like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a dad. Claire's pregnant, we have a baby, and no one can know yet.
And funny enough, halfway through the night, your sister and Chase were like, so Nicole and Josh just found out they were pregnant.
And
we were like, oh, really?
No
That's
way.
awesome.
We're so excited. Can't imagine what they're feeling.
Yeah, it was a crazy, like, I don't want to say it was an awkward night, but it was just like there was so much emotional stuff going on inside of us that we couldn't let out, and so we were just kind of like,
work 12 hours, get home, find this out, and then I'm in a car ride, I'm looking at Christmas lights, trying to process, okay, what's it like to be a dad now? You got so many things you have to prepare for.
Yeah, he was literally like this most of the car ride.
Everyone's looking at them lights. I'm like, baby, what?
I'm trying to like hit all the points that people are probably wondering about. Like a brief little like summary of the first trimester. I'm gonna do a whole video on that, like way more detailed. But like,
can I summarize it?
I mean, you can. I found out. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I found out when I was about 4 weeks along, and so I wasn't really feeling sick or anything like at all. I was just like,
yeah, she was pretty good for a while.
Until Disney.
To summarize her first trimester, I feel nauseous.
That didn't start until Disney. Do you want to tell the Disney thing?
So we got to Disney, and this is, of course, I had planned all this stuff out before we found out we were pregnant. So this came out, and I was like,
yeah, and hold on. So I found out, and so you make an appointment at like 7-8 weeks, and so I made an appointment for the 30th of December, which I would have been 7 weeks at that point, technically. And I told Caleb, I was like, okay, so my first appointment's on the 30th, and he was like, can you reschedule that? And I was like, Caleb, no, like this is our first appointment for our child, like what the heck? And he was like, please, like I can't tell you why, but please. And I was like, okay. And so I moved it to the next week.
Because somebody was trying to surprise someone else with tickets to Disney World that she had never been to before. So that kind of took, yeah, she kind of figured that one out. A little hard to figure that out. But anyways, we're there. First day we were in Magic Kingdom, went great. The next morning, got
because I think at that point I was nauseous feeling,
yes.
But I hadn't really.
Never got sick. Flew on the plane. You were fine. We went through Magic Kingdom, did the roller coaster rides fine. A little nauseous. That morning for Epcot, I'm sitting there on the bed, and she's in the bathroom getting ready, and I hear, oh no,
I had eaten
Caleb, and I come in there, and it's finally happening. Her first bit of morning sickness.
I had eaten pancakes that morning, and I drank a frappe, and I threw it all up in the sink.
Yeah, not to go into too much explicit detail, but yes, it happened.
They want to know these things.
And from then on, every morning, well, not every morning,
but every morning, but for a few weeks, it was just about every morning. I was either dry heaving to the point where I was just spitting up, dry heaving to the point where I threw up stomach acid, or actually throwing up. And I finally recently got it through my head that cereal just not for me right now. I'm lactose intolerant anyway, and so I drink Lactaid thinking that's gonna help. But have you ever met someone who's lactose intolerant that actually cares that they're lactose intolerant?
But you add that on being pregnant, and so it's like, surprise, milk actually makes my stomach feel bad first thing in the morning on top of being pregnant. Who knew?
So I was getting sick quite a bit, and at this point we didn't know what the gender was. We didn't know what the gender was until 4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
And so I was just like,
what is it? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Like, that's what we were
It's different for everyone, but people were telling me, they were like, if you're getting sick a lot, you're probably having a girl. But my first gut instinct was, it's a boy. Like, for a while, I really, like, I was like, it's a boy.
Yep, me too. I had 2 dreams, one week after the other, about having a boy.
And so, but then there came a point where I was like, you know what, I really don't know what it is. And that feeling of boy for sure just went away. For a while, I just didn't know. And so we were just anxiously awaiting the gender reveal. Come to find out, it's a girl.
It's a girl.
And we are so excited. We have a name picked out, but we're not going to share it. We're going to keep it to ourselves.
It's a secret.
Yeah.
For now.
We are super excited. I feel like within the past week or so that I've definitely started to pop. My skin feels like it's super stretchy. I'll show them my bump. It's really not that big.
Baby bump.
It's not that big at all. Like in reality for me, like it's just not, and I'm a little full from lunch, but it's really not big. And so for me, like I've always been kind of tiny, but the skin around my stomach has been getting super tight, like under my ribs and around the sides. Like I feel like if I stretch, like my skin is just gonna like, it's getting hard, like nothing's squishy anymore. Pants are tight. I've got to size up in leggings, and so things are definitely getting real. It's the size, I can say she now instead of it. She is the size of a navel orange. And on Saturday, I'll be 15 weeks and she'll be the size of a pear.
All head too. She's gonna be all forehead. I hope you don't have daddy's nose.
But yeah, we wanted to make this video just to kind of fill everybody in on everything.
In case you haven't noticed or seen.
Yeah, we should have filmed this before we revealed the gender, but we're just, life isn't always
cut and dry. We do things in different orders, right?
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
But the next video we'll put out will be me reacting to finding out and him reacting, and maybe I'll throw in the families.
Yeah, you should. That's all. It's very funny.
Do you want to talk about the first ultrasound really quick? He was able to go with me to my first appointment, not the second one because they didn't do an ultrasound, but he was able to go in when they did the ultrasound and see the baby.
Yes, I was blessed to be able to do that, and we got video of it, and we
Insert
got to
that
see.
clip.
Somebody there.
Oh man.
With a heartbeat.
Oh man.
There's a little arm and a leg. You see him right there? You see him? See the arm and the leg right there?
Oh my goodness.
Is that not crazy?
That is so cute.
The head and the body. It says 8 weeks and 4 days.
We got to see her move that little arm, and we were like
She waved at us. It looked like it was so cute. We were just like, oh my gosh. Like
tears.
super emotional.
Yeah, so I was blessed to be able to go do that. We're very excited. We are 14 and a half weeks along and counting. Cannot wait for the little girl.
He talks to her every day. It's the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk to her in person. Not much longer though. So, but thank y'all for watching this video and keep following along with us on this journey because this is brand new for both of us. It's our first baby together. We're very excited.
We'll see you in the next video.
Love you guys.
Bye.